Hey guys, my name is Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. For today's video, I wanted to share with you two fall home decor items that I made that are like Anthropologie dupes. So let's get started. For our first project, I'm going to try to recreate this wreath from Anthropologie. It's super cute and simple, but it's way too expensive. And that's probably because their wreath is made out of iron. I'm going to use this metal floral hoop that I got from Michael's, and this is the 14-inch. And then I got some of these fake birch leaf bundles from Joann's, and they have a few different colors that you can choose from, but I really loved this like brownish bronzy color. I'm going to trim them to size, and then right here I'm taking off one of the little branches because these are super full, but don't worry, we're still going to use that little branch we took off. I'm also going to use some zip ties from Dollar Tree. I'm placing the bundle of leaves on my hoop, and then I'm attaching them using the zip ties. Make sure to trim your zip ties. Now I'm using that branch that we had cut off and I'm attaching it to the hoop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just keep repeating these same steps until you fully cover the hoop. And then I only had to use 2 bundles of leaves to do this, and Joann's was selling them for like $3 a piece. Now I'm going to go back in and cover up the black zip ties with the leaves, and so I'm just going to hot glue some leaves on top of the zip ties. This next project is inspired by this pumpkin from Anthropologie. The description says it's made from like a faux vine, so to try to mimic this look, I'm going to use some jute cord that I got from Dollar Tree to give it its woodsy look. I'm going to start out by mixing some glue and some water together to make our little paste that's going to hold everything together. And I never measure this out, I just kind of eyeball it. So as long as you have more glue in there than water, you're good. And then I'm going to use a balloon, and I blew it up into like a small medium size. And I didn't tie off this balloon yet. What I did was I twisted it and then I taped down the top because we're going to have to blow it up a little bit more in a sec. Next, I'm going to tape my jute cord onto the balloon, and then I'm going to start wrapping the jute cord around the balloon to make a plus sign. Once you get here, wrap another plus sign around your balloon, and I know I totally suck at explaining this, but I saw this method from Cleverly's YouTube channel, and I'll link their video down in the description box so that you guys can check it out. Now that the balloon is all wrapped up, you can slowly take off the tape, and do it slowly because the first time I did this, my balloon popped. Okay, we're back again with the balloon, and now I'm taking off the tape slowly, and I'm going to reopen the top of the balloon and blow into it a little bit more to make the balloon fuller. And then your balloon should end up looking like this, and it actually looks like a cute little pumpkin now, so I did tie off the top this time. I decided to wrap the jute cord around the ridges one more time. I'm covering the balloon in our paste, and it's going to make it easier for the cord to stick onto the balloon as we wrap it. So now that the balloon is fully covered in the paste, I'm going to start wrapping the jute cord in any direction around the balloon. Every now and then, I'm going to stop to cover the balloon in the paste again to make sure that it does stay sticky so that the jute cord sticks. Keep repeating the same steps until you wrap the balloon in the cord as much as you want. This looks pretty good to me, so I'm going to cut the cord and then I'm going to tuck it in there so that it doesn't fall out. One last time, I'm going to fully saturate the balloon in the paste just to make sure that every inch of it gets covered. This looks good, so now I'm going to set this aside and let it dry for however long it takes. We're going to make the little stem for the pumpkin now, so I'm going to wrap some of the jute cord around my hands until I get it as thick as I want it to be. This looks good to me, so I'm going to wrap the jute cord around the stem to make sure it stays as one piece, and then I'm going to glue off the end with some hot glue, and then we have our little stem for our pumpkin. Okay guys, so here's the pumpkin dry, and the next step would have been to pop the balloon, but mine's already popped, and I have no idea when this happened because I started this project before I left to go visit my family for a few days, and when I got back home the balloon was like this, so I don't know how it popped, but it did. Anyways, if your balloon is still intact, make sure to pop it and then take the balloon out. And then, I don't know if you guys can tell, if you can see that like clear plasticky stuff, it's just dried glue, so off camera I'm going to peel it off. This was as good as I could get it for now, so I'm going to move on and I'm going to attach the stem, but before I do, I'm going to trim it down a little bit. And then I'm going to hot glue the stem on. Lastly, I'm going to attach the fairy lights by wrapping them around the pumpkin and then hot glue them down. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you subscribe for more DIYs and stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!